Let's get it. Welcome to the league where legends clash and eras collide, baby. Hey, this is Go Battles. What up?
And when you think of GOATs, you might think about who scored the most or who had the most rings. But this league answers the ultimate basketball question. Who's the best? Era versus era, prime versus prime.
Come on, man. We already know which era's going to be the best. It's not even a debate, man. Come on, son. Any era that Kobe Bean is in is definitely going to be the best. It's the only league where times bend, legends clash, and greatness gets settled once and for all. And I'm your host, the GOAT Keeper. And I'm joined by my son and co-host, the Crown Prince. And together, we're taking you through the most electrifying custom league ever created in NBA 2K history. 19 era-based teams, spanning from the 1950s to the YNs of today's league. It's basically over 6 or 7 generations in the same league, all aiming for one thing, that ultimate crown.
Every week, we're going to have matchup episodes, full simulations, stats, highlights, and storylines. You know, is LeBron better than Kobe? Can Kobe guard Mike? And for you, the fans, it helps shapes the narratives with your votes, comments, and your takes in the comment section.
So let's get going with our first roster, the Pioneers, the ones who started it all, representing the 1950s.
We got George Mikan, Tom Heinsohn, Wayne Embry, Bob Pettit, Dolph Schayes, Paul Arizin, Cliff Hagan, Sam Jones, Richie Guerin, Bill Sharman, Bob Cousy, and Don Ole.
We pretty much created our own dominant roster. And a lot of these guys, if you saw in 2K, they actually had these guys on multiple era rosters. So what we did was we solidified it, which was their best era, and then we put them on that roster. So that way we knew that era had its GOATs on there. So that was your Pioneers team. Next up, you have your Dynasty team. Now this one, to me personally, it kind of jumps off the page with all the greats that's on it. The Dynasty team consists of Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, Nate Thurmond, Wes Unseld, Jerry Lucas, Dave the Butcher, I love that name, Elgin Baylor, John Havlicek, Hal Greer, Oscar Robertson, Jerry West, and Lenny Wilkins. That wraps up the Dynasty.
I think this team could be a sneaky good team, too. This is the 70s team, Team Flash, headlined by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
The GOAT,
Bob McAdoo, Elvin Hayes, Willis Reed, Spencer Haywood, Dr. J, Julius Erving, George Gervin, Pistol Pete Maravich, David Thompson, Walt Frazier, and Nate Tiny Archibald.
We wanted to make sure everybody got their flowers. So we created second teams and we added extra GOATs on there. So here we go. The second 1970s team would be Team Legacy with Bill Walton, Bob Lanier, Dave Cowens, Dan Issel, Mel Daniels, Billy Cunningham, Rick Barry, Lou Hudson, Calvin Murphy, Earl Monroe, Black Jesus is in the game, baby, JoJo White, and David Banks.
When you think of the 80s, you think of Showtime Lakers with Magic, you know, Larry Bird and the Celtics dynasties. So this is the first 80s team, Team Showtime. We got Moses Malone, Artis Gilmore, Kevin McHale, Maurice Lucas, James Worthy, Larry Bird, Marquise Johnson, Sidney Moncrief, Magic Johnson, and Zeke, Isaiah Thomas.
The second 80s team is Team Pride. Now, we have Robert Parrish, Ralph Sampson, Tom Chambers, Bill Laimbeer, Bernard King, Alex English, Adrian Dantley, Dominique Wilkins, the human highlight reel, Walter Davis, Dennis Johnson, Fat Lever.
Next up, we got the 90s. This team is called Team Reign. We have Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon, David Robinson, Karl Malone, Charles Barkley, Scottie Pippen, Chris Mullin, Michael Jordan, Clyde Drexler, Gary Payton, and John Stockton.
The other 90s team, you have Team Force, Patrick Ewing, Dikembe Mutombo, Alonzo Mourning, Dennis Rodman, Grant Hill, Mitch Richmond, Reggie Miller, Joe Dumars, Anthony Penny Hardaway, and Mark Price.
Man, we done with the 90s. Because I'm a 2000s kid. 2000s team is going to be called Team Takeover because we taking over. We got Shaq, Yao Ming, Tim Duncan, KG, Kevin Garnett, Vince Carter, Paul Pierce, Kobe, Bean Bryant,
Let's get it.
Dwayne Wade, Steve Nash, and Allen Iverson.
Second roster, Team Elevation. You got Pau Gasol, Jermaine O'Neal, Dirk Nowitzki, Chris Webber, Sean Marion, Tracy McGrady, Ray Allen, Gilbert Arenas, Jason Kidd, and Chauncey Billups. Let's get it.
This is the team that I think is going to personally win this whole thing. This is the 2010s
Boo.
team. We call this team the Supreme Team. We got Dwight Howard, Anthony Davis, Kevin Love, Blake Griffin, LeBron, Raymond James, Kevin Durant, James Harden, Klay Thompson, CP3, and Steph Chef. Look at Wardell Curry, man.
That was cute. That was cute. All right. The second 2010s team, Team Power. You have DeMarcus Cousins, Marc Gasol, Zebo, my man Zach Randolph, Chris Bosh, Carmelo Anthony, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Jimmy Butler, Derrick Rose, and Tony Parker. I don't know why I went Spanish with Tony Parker. I was trying to say it in French. I definitely... Tony?
Now, this team, you'll see a lot of these players playing right now. This is the 2020s team. We call this team the New World Order. Real wrestling fans know what that name is.
Hey.
We got Nikola Jokic, Joel Embiid, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Karl Anthony Towns,
And why?
Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker, Jalen Brunson, and Damian Lillard.
Hey, get well soon, Dame. The next squad. I know in the intro I said YNs, excuse my language. we going to call them the YGs. we going to call them the Young Guns. This team is what the league is turning into right now, which is just a bunch of electrifying, super talented, multitasking, amazing athletes. And I hate jamming up his last name. Victor Wembanyama. Jared Jackson Jr.
Paulo Banchero.
There you go. I always mess up Paulo's name. Evan Mobley. Ant-Man. My guy. Ant Edwards. Cade Cunningham.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Luka Doncic. Trae Young. And my guy, Ja Morant. Shout out to South Carolina. We covered every era from the 40s to right now, the 2025 with the YGs. We want to still give flowers to the other GOATs in all the other eras. We had so many leftover GOATs sitting here that were 90 ratings and 95 ratings, 96 ratings. So we decided to create extra teams and just mix those guys in with one another. So right now, we're just giving you the rest of our rosters with the rest of the GOATs on there.
This first team is called Team Phantom. We got Amari Stoudemire on this list. Brad Daugherty.
Underrated.
Elton Brand. Sean Kemp, Glenn Rice, Brandon Roy, Manu Ginobili, Uncle Drew, Kyrie Irving, Russell Westbrook, and Baron Davis.
B. Diddy. I don't even know if he go by that name anymore, for real. One of my favorite movies. I'm a big Will Ferrell fan, so this roster is called The Other Guys. You have
Jack Sigma.
I'm not trying to jam up your name, brother. Zion Williamson, Draymond Green, Franz Wagner, Jerry Stackhouse, Tyrese, Halliburton, Rip Hamilton, Tim Hardaway, killer crossover creator, Freddie Lewis, and Louis Dampier. We created the double OGs roster, which goes for the other guys.
We got Mark Eaton, Bam Adebayo, Bob Love, AK-47, Andre Karolinko, Joe Johnson,
ISO Joe, get his name right.
World Be Free, Allen Houston, Kyle Lowry, Michael Ray Richardson, and John Wall.
All right, this is Team Redemption. You have Ben Wallace, LaMarcus Aldrin, Byron Beck, Kiki Vandeweghe, Eddie Jones, Drazen Petrovic, Bradley Beal, Rajon Rondo, Kevin Johnson, Gus Williams, and Charlie Scott.
So this last team, all their overalls were pretty similar or the same. We call this team the 89ers. So we got Rudy Gobert, Rashard Lewis, George McGinnis, Bob Jones, Jamal Mashburn, Gail Goodrich, Ron Harper, DeMar DeRozan, Mahmoud Abdul-Rahim, Kemba Walker, and Derek Harper.
That wraps up our rosters. We'll appreciate you guys' feedback if you could. Just letting us know if the rosters are well-rounded. We feel so. We did a lot of research. We really want to hear your feedback. We think we made them pretty even. Every game has a story to tell. And what we're doing with GOAT Battles, man, we're going to bring analysis, reactions, all type of barbershop debates that social media loves and lives for. Let me ask you this, son. What you think of these rosters, B?
They look pretty solid. I still like my 2010s team over all these teams.
It's crazy work. So on the next episode, man, we're going to get it going. We're going to give you predictions, our predictions, MVP predictions, all of that good stuff, man. We just want to give you the tie-in of what GOAT Battles was all about, man. Thank you for this first episode.
So if you love hoops and you've ever said, oh, he couldn't survive in today's league, or LeBron wouldn't be able to survive in the 90s, this is your channel. Hit that subscribe button, comment who your favorite era is, and follow along as we crown the ultimate GOAT.
Let's go. We out of here.